Hi, it's Louise of Sew Up Me Duck. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a maker of bunting and home accessories and more recently eco wipes, which this video is about. For those that do know me, hi! The point of this video, it was to ask you, did you know that these wet wipes used by almost every woman and a lot of men are made with plastic? And that 11 billion of them are used every single year in this country alone. That's 30 million a day of these things with plastic that are just being chucked in the trash and don't decompose, and a lot of the time end down the toilet. And people should know better than to put them down the toilet, and more recently know better than to use them at all. I've ditched them. It was one of my friends that has started to rub off on me, so I've been looking for ways myself in my personal life to make changes, and it was coming over those statistics that made me question and think, do you know what, I need to stop contributing to that because it's horrible. In 2017, 90% of waste that caused sewerage blocks were wipes. 300,000 sewers are blocked every year purely because of wipes. They've got a nickname of fatbergs in the industry because along their way down the sewerage pipes, they're collecting fat and grime and minging stuff, and they just collate into horrible, horrible pieces of filth. One of the YouTube videos that I watched, I will link to it in the description. Don't watch it while you're eating, it's disgusting. But here is a bit of imagery from that clip. It's horrible. Now that exposes humans, us, and wildlife to harmful bacteria. The water treatment system can't extract those fatbergs from the waste, and so it's going to end up in the oceans. And we all know what a problem that is at the moment. So after stumbling across those statistics, I thought something has to change. I have to stop using the convenience ones, as you know, as convenient as they are. It's just not good for the environment. So I started to do a bit of research into alternatives, and my findings were good. We just need to spread the word. With those statistics in mind, I thought I need to start doing something. It was for me personally to start with, and I'll come to why later. I'm now making them as a product of mine. But I discovered that there are products such as bamboo wipes, eco-friendly reusable pads, whatever you may call them. It all boils down to the fact that you use them, wash them, use them again, wash them, use them again. So instead of buying a wet wipe full of chemicals and nastiness that you chuck away and ends up in oceans and landfill, instead you have nice fabric bamboo cotton pads that you can keep using and using again. What I did find, a lot of options online were boring. They were white, they were circular, they looked like these, and if you're ditching them, why would you just buy plain white anyway? Surely you want something with a bit of pizzazz. I decided that I would start using my fabrics when I've made bunting or skirts or cushion covers or whatever I've done. I was always chucking away little pieces of fabrics, and I've now got a box. All of my scraps go in there. When I've finished whatever project I'm doing, I then look to make some wipes. So one of my favourites of recent time is the donut wipe. So yeah, what I offer is a standard sized packs of 4, and they're about 10 by 10 centimetres. And then there are the mini pads. So it's just those, but better. And they're perfect for eye makeup mostly is what I use them for, and for applying creams. As you can see, they are raw edged, but you know, that's part of the beauty of these things, is it's reusing fabrics that I may otherwise have thrown away with a fantastic bamboo cotton. What is bamboo cotton? I hear you say. It's absorbent, it is naturally antibacterial. It's so soft, it feels like silk. It's very, very nice on the skin. Aww. And bamboo cotton is hypoallergenic, and it is the most eco-friendly fabric in the entire world. The entire world. So why would you not want to use this instead of this? When you do decide that you want to get new ones or replacement ones, or you know, you have a change of theme or hobby or whatever, you can put them in the bin, safe in the knowledge that they are going to decompose far faster than the wet wipes. What are you waiting for? Make the change. I'm getting a bit too excited for this, aren't I? Here are some more examples of the wipes that I've made and sold recently. The collection does forever update depending on what I'm working on. I am happy to make them to request, but I do try and just keep it with the fabric scraps that I have. But here's some examples. Now it's time to do the demonstration, which I will need to relocate into the bathroom to take my makeup off. I have tried to get some smudginess going on and some gloopy bits of mascara, just so that you can see how well it works. I have put foundation on, a powder. I think my lipstick has worn off now, so I'll put some back on just for the purpose of the demo. And yeah, I will see you in my bathroom. This is where you get to see the monster behind the makeup. So all that you'll need is your usual routine bits and pieces. So for me, that's makeup remover, face wash, but I won't bother with that today. Your wonderful collection of Sew With Me Duck pads and any creams. Also key is to have some hot soapy water in the sink. You don't have to, but it just makes the whole process a lot easier. So I shall see you once the sink is filled. There's a cat. Hello, Buzz. Aren't you lovely? Eh? Aren't you lovely? Yes, you are. I'm just going to put her out. Everyone has their own routine, and order to what they do. So I'm not trying to teach you how to wash your face. Just show how the wipes would get used. So first things first is I cover the pad in white remover. Now I'm wearing a foundation layer, some powder, eyeshadow, mascara, eyeliner, and a little bit of lipstick. I did forget to put that on. Oh, and blusher. So, you know, fair amount of makeup. So with the first one, I just get most of it off. Never thought I'd be doing this on a video. Okay, so that's the wipe. So you just give it a, don't want to do it too high and splash everything, but just give it a rinse in there. And then you can carry on taking off the rest. Now, when I finish that part, I will do exactly what I just said, which is washing. I am scrubbing the pad in the hot soapy water, and as you can see, it's not got as much of the makeup on. So you just carry on doing that for a little while. Now that one's finished, so I'm going to pop that on the radiator for the moment. Don't leave them on there permanently, leave them to dry naturally, avoid heat if you can. And then I'm going to come to the eye makeup pads. So, another shake. So that's 2 pads with the remover on. I'm just going to remove. So, you'll have to excuse getting so up close and personal to my ugly mug. But I need to make sure that I'm getting as much as I can. So it's almost gone with just 2 of those. The little ones just need a little bit more patience because you can't quite scrub as hard. So they're not fully clean yet because I am going to use them again. And then just return. Probably won't need makeup remover again on the second go because you've got most of it. So as you can see, really good job at taking the makeup off. Give them a rinse with the hot soapy water so that they're clean and, you know, good as new. They do look a little bit darker than at the start of the video because they're wet, but trust me, once they dry, they'll be good as new. You don't have to do this, but I like it because it feels nice. I use a clean one, a dry one, wipe all of the wet stuff from my face, and voila, all makeup has gone with 2 large pads, or 1 if you don't do the wipe at the end, and 2 eye makeup removers there. And of course, if you do wear heavier makeup or more mascara than I do, then you may need a few more. But having washed those at the sink, they'll be dry and ready for use either tonight or tomorrow morning, whenever I next do a round. So the next bit is when I like these the most, and they're very bright and colourful, aren't they? What I'm going to do here is, this is my cream of choice for the day, and I just pop a little bit on like that, and then so much nicer on the skin than your fingers, and it stops your fingers getting all greasy as well. As you can see, it gets a lot more coverage over the face, and dare I say, a makeup-less loo. Just one thing, I did mention it early on in the video. If you are intending to wash them in your washing machine at 40 or less, and with no fabric softener, just give them a rinse anyway, because if you leave them to sit with your makeup on, it's going to dry and get hard, and it might be a bit harder to wash out. I would suggest that you at least rinse them before putting them in the laundry. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If you are looking for some eco wipes, if you are going to make the change, then drop by the Sew at My Duck Etsy shop or Sew at My Duck Instagram page, and I update constantly with the different designs that are going on. As mentioned earlier, if you have a specific design or set in mind that you want to give somebody as a gift, then get in touch, and of course I'll do all I can to help. Thank you.